Hello, everybody. Today, our guest is Coach Solange. Hi, Solange. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you, Rose, for having me on your platform.
Thank you. Thank you also for being here. I know you're very busy.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that is true. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first question. Uh,
Uh-huh.
how did you hear about this business?
Um, so I'm a leader of women at my church, and one of the other women is so one of the women that I lead.
Mhm,
And back in 2020, she decided to start this online business, and then she told me about it,
mhm,
and I jumped right away on it because I was looking for a business to do for a while.
mhm.
Initially, I wanted to do, a traditional business. I wanted to open something, but I didn't know what kind of product or what kind of business to do. That's how I started in this business, basically.
Okay, so it was exactly what you were looking for. Okay, so but what was your interest, your like deep inside, what was the real reason why you were looking for this
Yeah, yeah. So basically, I really wanted to have a second source of income. I
mhm,
didn't want just to rely on my salary, um, and um, I like traveling. That's really something. It has been in me for a while. Even younger, I used to travel a lot, and so becoming an adult is not Papa and Mama who's paying for that, so you have to pay for it. So I needed something on the side to be able to do that as well, and as well the fact that I'm thinking ahead. I want to look at my future. When I'm going to grow old, I want to be able to have enough money to when I retire. I
mhm.
didn't want just to rely on what I'm investing now, but I wanted to have additional source of income just to be really at ease at what I'm doing, and spending. So that's why, really,
Okay,
why.
okay. So you said you didn't hesitate. So how long did it take you exactly to jump?
It was at the time of the pandemic, and it was really at the right time.
Mhm,
And so really, I didn't hesitate really when she told me about her business. I joined right away. And in our business too, we do have webinars that we held, twice a week. But I didn't wait for those webinars, the live one. I watched the registered one that was provided on the link,
mhm.
and I joined the business, the same day that she gave me the link. So I signed up right away, and so in 2 weeks I had my website that was already set up,
Mhm.
and so I would say that within 2 months I had partners in the business already. After two months. I
Mhm.
mean, for me, it was quite fast because it was really unexpected as well. You just, sometimes, because we use our Facebook really as one of our platforms,
Mhm.
and I was not really active on Facebook. So when one of my friends saw that I was doing, I was posting, I was, motivating people to join the business, watch the webinar. She was really curious as well, and then that's how she joined me. And
Good.
so yeah, that's how I got my first partner,
Oh,
basically.
that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
And so your journey, how will you describe it?
Mm. A very interesting one. A lot of personal development
Mhm.
because we do not only just get money from the business, but you do get as well a lot of personal development in terms of leadership,
Mhm.
creativity. Um, because before, I was wondering how people were doing those pictures with other pictures in it and then a different background. I was wondering, well, how are they doing this? It's so nice. now I know how to do it. So I've become very creative as well, using all of those apps which are on internet. And really that creativity. I work full time. So I work full time in the banking industry, and so I do this business really part time. And so I like the fact that it's the flexibility of it. You can decide whenever you want to work on your business, and you decide really.
You decide when and how many hours you want to.
Exactly. Yeah. There's no. It's not just like when you're working for someone. So it's 9 to 5. It could be maybe even more than 9 to 5. You don't decide, right? It's your boss that decides.
Exactly.
Okay. And so in the business, you decide the time you want to make, you want to put into it, and then when you want to work in your business, and that's what I like.
Is it easy for you to cope with those two activities?
Yeah, for me, it's really, it's really, you need to be able to manage your time, because, as I told you earlier as well, that I'm leader at church of some women. So, I work, I have church, I have the business. And so really what I do usually, I think I spend maybe 2 hours of my time on my business every day. I try to do, maybe 1 hour before I start working, and then after work, I spend some time on my business, and so it's really up to you to decide the number of hours that you want to put into your business, and of course, the number of hours that you put in your business will determine as well your success. So really depending on how fast you want to move,
Yes. So you need to invest. Your time, your energy. Yes.
Yes.
Did you have any struggle when
struggling in the business?
Yes.
So when I started, I would say that, first to be able to find my target, what kind of person is going to be my target, who is going to see themselves into me. And that took some time for me just to test and before getting results. But then so I realized that really in this business is really people who are like you, that's going to really to join, basically.
Yes.
So if you're speaking your mother tongue, or maybe if you are, let's say if you are, because I'm a professional, probably maybe I'm attracting people who are professional as well. And people maybe who likes finance too, because I like finance anyway. And so really, it really depends on the so who you are basically is going to attract the same type of person, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Do you have any regrets?
Absolutely not. No.
It's impossible.
Absolutely not. No. Basically, no, because since I joined, I really love this business, because I've been able to travel online, basically, because I met so many people from different countries and all over the globe without having to pay for a flight ticket and so on. But no, absolutely not. And the level of personal development is so huge. That you can use it as well in your day-to-day life. That I do not have any regrets at all. In our business we have meetings every Wednesdays where we have other business owners that's going to come in and give their testimonial on how they started the business, and then give how they come to the success that they are today. sometimes we think that, people who are successful, they came to that level all of a sudden, but it's not true. People go through sacrifices and then putting time and money into the business. So, but they give us tricks that they use. I mean, how they've been able to, let's say, to master Facebook, for example, and then you're trying to do the same thing too, and it's really it's really interesting, really I'm just at what you can do with this business, right? It's really infinite. It really all depends on you. You decide whether you want to spend time or not, and it's really good.
So you've been naming many benefits of doing this business, online business. So I hear personal development, I hear traveling. Is there another benefit that you would mention? Or?
Yes, I think I did mention the flexibility. Last year I went back to Congo, thanks to this business, by the way. And while I was there, I didn't stop my business because I was on vacation. So even if you're on vacation, you can still have your business still running. That's what I like with this business, because it's you take it with you whenever you go. Anyway, it doesn't sleep, just like New York, by the way. And I like the flexibility and the fact that you meet so many people that you will never met if you have not done this business, right? So it's really
interesting.
It's really a good business, really.
Yes, the flexibility is I can say the most popular benefits that people are saying each time with my interviews. Okay, so for my last question, what would you say to the people listening to you?
Okay, so if you want to know what you're capable of, I think you really need to get out of your comfort zone. That's really the time that you will be able to know what you're capable of, right? And so really join this business, take a leap of faith and see for yourself, because we can do it for you. You have to join due diligence and then see whether this business is for you or not, because if you don't try, you will never know if you are capable of doing it. So try and then see if you can do it, and really I'm encouraging you really to join.
Perfect. Thank you, Solange.
You're welcome, Rose.
Yeah, thank you for traveling with me, your story.
Okay, thank you.
It was very interesting. It's not typical.
Okay.
Okay, so thanks a lot, and see you next time.
Thank you.